Hi guys, Dan from Your Guitar Academy and welcome back to this Guitar Gym course for intermediate players. And what we're going to be doing in this lesson 3 is we're going to be taking the chromatic scale. And although it's not an obvious scale choice for most people, actually it's super usable, especially entwined with other scales, okay? But for a guitar gym point of view, it really helps us find our way across the fretboard, kind of diagonally going through strings. And that's something that can take a little bit of getting used to. It's well worth practicing in this fashion. And we also can use a legato style to add something extra to it, to really develop that strength in the left hand as well. So pick your guitars up and let's get started. Okay, so if you've just joined us, don't forget that you can get all the lesson write-ups, interactive tab, and fretboard diagrams absolutely free over on our website. And we'll put the links in the description below and in the video. Also, if you're enjoying this lesson and the course so far, please do leave us a like, hit the subscribe button, and leave us a comment to let us know how you're getting on or if you've got any questions. We do our absolute best to answer every single one of them. Finally, if you're on Instagram and want to share your progress with us, then please do tag us at Your Guitar Academy. We genuinely can't wait to see how you're getting on with this course. 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay then guys, so that's the chromatic exercise that we're going to be going through, and the first round we do alternate picking and the second round we work on our legato again. Okay, so hopefully that's been developing a little bit with the previous exercise. This one is a step up in terms of fun and musicality, still not quite there, but it's something that is a great finger twisting exercise. So essentially it's great for practicing this kind of diagonal movement. And if you're unsure as to what the chromatic scale is, essentially it's just one note after the other. Literally every single note, one after the other, okay? So some of you might be thinking, well, what about my 1, 2, 3, 4s? Are these chromatic? And they're not chromatic because, of course, that's more like a box pattern, isn't it? We kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we were to do chromaticisms there, you know, that's F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp. So we miss out A. So that's not a chromatic scale. That's why when you do a chromatic scale, you're going to find yourself diagonally moving across the neck. So let's just go through this scale shape, okay? So we're going to start here on the 5th fret. We're going to do the A chromatic scale. And we're going to start with the 4. Okay, so same idea as our 1, 2, 3, 4. We get those fingers in the right place and we go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, in terms of notes, A sharp, B, and C. Then to get to C sharp, we need to come back a fret. So we're going to move the whole position back and down to the A string. And we move up from there, okay? Again, to get from E to F, we need to drop down a fret and down a string. And we do the same thing from there. So we go, so just move in that hand position. Then we're going to go down another one to the 2nd fret on the G string and do it from there, okay? Now at this point we get to that movement to the B string. Now the B string is slightly different, it's tuned in a different way, and what that essentially means is that rather than having to go back a fret, we actually just go down a fret. Because this, okay, remember we're here, so we're on the So remember, we're here and we're on the A, okay? A sharp, B, C, and we want to get to C sharp. Now, C sharp is there on the B string. C is there, C sharp's there. So we're just going, that's the only instance whereby we're just going to do 2 of the same, okay? It's the same on the way back up as well. Then we drop down a fret and a string. And we're going to go up to the A. So that's the end of our initial run. So we go From there, we're going to come backwards, okay? So then we're going to go A, and then down, G sharp, or A flat, G, F sharp, okay? Then we're going to move across. So from here, we're on the F sharp, we want to get to F, which is there, okay? So slightly different on the way back up, okay? So F, so I'm now on the 6th fret, 5th, 4th, 3rd. And because I'm crossing from the B to the G string, again, that same slight difference, I'm just going to stay to the same frets. Okay, so you've got the F, E, D sharp, D. Then we've, of course, got C sharp, okay, C. Then we're down to the B, B flat, A sharp. Then we're going to come across now to the A. So now I'm on the 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 7th fret, 6, 5, 4, across again, and finish on the A. Okay? So it can get a little fiddly if you look at that. I'm going to do that really, really slow for you. Just notice those shifts. Okay? So apart from when you're going from G string to B string or B string to G string, you're either going back a time or forward a time, depending on which direction we're going. So like this. Come down and we finish on the A. And that's the start and end of our chromatic run, okay? Then you do the exact same thing again after a bar's rest, but just with legato. So you're kind of playing the first note and then hammer on, hammer on, hammer on. Hammer on, hammer on, hammer on, play, hammer on, hammer on, hammer on, play, hammer on, hammer on, hammer on, play. You're gonna then go up here, okay? On the way back, you're doing all pull-offs. So play, pull off, pull off, pull off. 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 Play. Okay? So a very challenging exercise, but actually a very, very useful one. Again, we're working both our alternate picking, we're working our legato style, so our hammer-ons and pull-offs. We're also learning to kind of go a bit more sideways across the neck. Something that's a little bit trickier for the brain, but once you get it in gear, it's such a great and useful exercise to know, okay? So what we're going to do is I would encourage you to maybe just pause the video just to get that together just basically, because then we're going to come on over to our drum machine and learn it really slowly, just like we have in the previous lessons, okay? So we're going to learn it at 50 BPM, 8th notes. We're going to go around it a couple of times in our gym session, and then that's for you to practice before getting to our mega workout at the end, okay? So let's give it a go, shall we? Let's put the timer on, put the drum beat on, and we're going to do our guitar gym. Here we go. And this is it's a hot day here. I'm filming this in June, and it's warm, so I'm starting to sweat myself here. So here we go. I'll do the proper count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and we'll stop talking now, so just watch. Then we go up a semitone and we're coming back down. Now with legato, 3, 4, whole thing with legato. At this pace especially, that's much harder. At speed, it's probably easier. You can hear sometimes with my own pull-offs that I do rush them a little bit. It's something I'm noticing myself as I'm going through these exercises. So that's just how good these exercises are. I now know that now when I do it again with you guys, we're going to go around that again, I'm going to really think about those spacings in between, really try and make them a bit more even, because I've noticed it when I'm playing at speed doing legato stuff. I do notice that sometimes I do rush quite a lot of those pull-off lines, okay? So this is why we're doing it at this speed. It really highlights any problems and we fix them, okay? You might be sitting there going, it's all one big problem. I can't do any of it. Well, then you're in the best place because we're going to learn it properly from the get-go. So let's give this another go, shall we? We're now going to come back to that beat. Okay, that's your rest period. And now we're coming in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Nice alternate picking, remember? Okay, and now into the legato, and 4, and. Okay guys, that's it for now. Thanks again for watching, and when you're ready, please click through to the next video, which you'll find here somewhere, or if you want to start from the beginning of the course, you can find the full playlist right here. Once again, please do hit that like and subscribe button and leave us a comment to let us know how you're getting on, or if you've got any questions. I'll see you next time.